All right, tonight in your money news, continuing the ever-growing hard seltzer trend, Mountain Dew now getting into the action, mixing alcohol with the popular soda. Financial journalist Cory Johnson joining us from San Francisco. So, Cory, tell us why this adults-only version of Mountain Dew now.
Yeah, well, it's because they can, right? They want to sell. One of the hottest things going into really 2019 was this growth of hard seltzer. This alcoholic seltzer was an explosive category, and among the companies that moved into it as fastest was Boston Beer, the maker of Sam Adams. They tried their own hard seltzers, and they absolutely fell on their face in 2021. They had terrific predictions of growth coming into the summer of 2021, and their sales just didn't materialize. So this is sort of another take at it. Well, the problem they had at the marketplace was customers saw so many choices of these hard seltzers. They wanted that alcoholic hard seltzer, but they didn't really care which brand it was because they didn't know all these new brands. This is hope from both Pepsi and from the folks at Boston Beer, at Sam Adams, that they might be able to use this successful brand of Mountain Dew, and with the ready for Instagram, ready for Twitter, MTN name on it, maybe they could hashtag it and get a name that people know and go out and buy it in the ways that they've really failed with their other products.
Well, certainly some colorful cans there. And Cory, I like how you started that, because they can. Get it? All right.
Yes.
In other money news, Cory.
I'm glad you see what I was doing there.
I did. I like what you were doing there. A major theater chain announcing they'll be accepting cryptocurrency by the end of the year. This is a big deal.
I don't know if it is. So AMC, you mentioned the stock, and I think that's the right thing. AMC announcing that they're going to accept cryptocurrencies, and Bitcoin in particular, not all of the cryptocurrencies like XRP or Ether, but just Bitcoin, when people go to the theater at the end of the year. We'll see how well that works for them. I think it's just as important to note that this is really about the stock, and that other companies have talked about accepting Bitcoin as they expand their offerings, have seen their stock prices go up. AMC needs their stock price to go up because they're selling stock to keep the company afloat. The company burned through over $200 million in the 13 weeks that ended in June alone. They are in a desperate debt situation. They've accumulated a lot of capital by selling stock because they can't sell tickets to the movies. The box office receipts are well below the numbers of 2019. They've said they can be cash flow even by the end of the year, but the only way they can be cash flow even by the end of the year is if, in fact, they can see the rise in ticket sales, a dramatic rise in ticket sales to almost about a little bit less than 20% of what it was in 2019. And I don't know if you've been to the movies lately, but the expectation is for AMC that everyone's going to go back to the movies, or nearly as many people as were in 2019. And I, for one, am not.
I haven't been. And Cory, I see you are a tough one to impress, but I will say the accepting cryptocurrency, a big deal to me, but obviously not to Cory. Cory, been truly a pleasure talking to you.
But we'll see if
we'll see if it ends up being a big deal. Cory, thank you so much. All right, the Download Report starts at the top of the hour. Joe down in the studio. Joe, Cory was hard to impress. Now you got to impress me. What are you working on?